Hello, this is the Rewind Gamecast with...
And William is here lurking.
Yes,
That was him.
yeah, that was him. So, that's our third member. As you can already tell, he's a psychopath, but
He's burning a cow right now.
they're playing
Say some words
Minecraft
about-
while I do this.
We're not
This is
playing
great.
Minecraft. I'm burning a cow in real life.
Yeah,
Well,
you can tell he's a psychopath, so
yeah. Anyways,
let's get on
right,
with
so
the,
Ironside.
Ironside, the new faction for Shockwave. And he's got some pretty different stuff, so let's go over that. His rangers are like different, I guess. I think they have slightly better guns.
Maybe.
Instead of missile defenders, they have javelin soldiers, which basically shoot these anti-ground missiles, which seem to be pretty interesting. They're not like normal missiles, they're almost like, they're like anti-tank missiles.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's blue arrow defenders, which are strictly anti-air rocket shooting things. I think they're mainly anti-air. Yeah. You can make them fire at ground, but they're meant for air. And they have a laser missile attack, which fires 10 missiles in rapid succession on selected aircraft. And then Colonel Burton,
He's assassinating me!
yeah. Colonel Burton seems to have like a sniper rifle, as opposed to his normal machine gun. So that's interesting. No pathfinders, so you don't have to worry about those things. Let's move on to the vehicles. The Wraith is the Armor General's tank. It can be equipped with an upgrade that will... It's basically like a rocket pod. Saber missiles, that's what it's called. It adds it to both Wraiths and Mammoths. But mostly it's just a normal tank. We have howitzers, which are basically long-range artillery, and they shoot shells over distances that cause cool explosions and stuffs. Bradley IFV is kind of like a Humvee. It has more like a... It's almost like a flak gun instead of just a machine gun. It's hard to say. But, then there's the Striker. It's apparently like an ambulance, but... Yeah, it has like the spray that cleans toxins. But... I think it... Oh yeah, okay, so it's both a healing vehicle and a repair vehicle in one, I think. The Mammoth is a pretty big tank. 2 heavy cannons, and you can get those missiles as well.
Totally not based off of the Mammoth from Iberian Wars.
Totally doesn't have basically the exact same model.
Exact same voice.
Yeah. Then there's the Predator drone, which replaces the Sentry drone. It's basically a Sentry drone that comes with like a cannon, as opposed to like a machine gun. But it's stealthed while still, and I think it can probably, yeah, detect stealth, so that's cool.
No.
Then there's the Gladiator, which is a superiorly anti-air unit that shoots like crazy, tears down aircraft. Has like 4 flick guns. Most of these vehicles, by the way, can get drones and things like that, you know.
He's trying to kill me.
The Vulcan tank is basically a tank with a huge-ass chain gun on it. So the chain
It's
gun...
been successful at killing me.
Okay, if you guys would settle.
So the Vulcan tank, yes.
Vulcan tank is...
William, do you have anything at all to say about anything ever?
No.
He said no, at least. That means his
Ha.
presence is existing. I want to hurry up so I don't go over, like, too much time, but
Yeah.
Vulcan tank is basically superior anti-infantry tank.
Mm.
And then the tank destroyer, well, it's kind of
Obviously.
self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It destroys tanks with its big gun, whatever. And the tank destroyer, howitzer, and mammoth all, I think, required general's promotions to get, if you play as this general. Disc.
Mm.
There's only 3 aircraft. The Black Widow, which seems to be kind of like a fighter, I guess.
Only more anti-tank ideas towards it since
Shoots
it's the
like a
armor general.
barrage of missiles. Then the F-16XL bomber.
Oh, F-16 Falcon. Yeah. Well, just
Probably.
in normal military terms.
Yeah.
Does it have like an engine underslung on it?
A what?
Never mind.
Okay. Sure. And then the Star Lifter, which is basically a heavy lift transport helicopter. I can carry a bunch of infantry or tanks or whatever. It's like, yeah. It has like almost
And like
all,
drop over an enemy base to swarm them.
probably, yeah.
William burned another cow, thankfully.
Yeah. Alright, quickly, structures. If I can find one of my dozers. Alright, so,
Have you tested out the aircraft?
yeah.
Alright.
Supply center just looks a little different, I mean, because it uses supply trucks instead of normal, things. Normal Chinooks, as they're called.
Chinooks.
No.
So for defenses, there's the phalanx system, which is an anti-air defense. And then there's concrete slabs. You basically place these down, and then you can choose from one of 3 turrets to put on it. One of them is like a double chain gun turret. One of them is a Vulcan or Guardian defense, I don't know, turret, but it's basically...
Anyways,
let's see.
I was gonna say something before William
Yeah,
struck my
guys,
train of
let's
thought.
just hurry up. And then there's
That's what I get
this
for talking.
aircraft detection turret, which I guess detects stealth in the air, and
Yeah, so concrete slabs are kind of like component towers for
Yeah.
the Russians in Rise of the Reds.
yeah, basically.
Alright.
And then the missile silo makes a cluster missile, which is a new superpower, replacing the particle cannon. And then finally,
Yeah,
the
or
radar
superweapon.
dome. You need this to get radar for this team. You don't start out with it anymore, but it's not too much of a hassle. So yeah, upgrades. I don't think there's much that's new, but there's the Saber missiles I already talked about. And if we go over to our strategy center here, there's Mammoth energy shields, which allows Mammoth tanks to have like an energy shield protection system that negates missiles.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
kind of deflects them or distorts them away from it.
yeah, I guess. So that's pretty neat, and those are the only new upgrades. But now support powers. Let's go over the main super weapon. The cluster missile basically fires like a missile that splits into 4 or 5 and destroys everything.
Yeah, so you built multiple of those, or
Yeah, I built 4.
we could use that for the outro as well as the support
Yeah,
powers.
if we have enough time. I might just...
Right, so I think all that's left is the support powers now, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, but we took up a bunch of our time talking about killing cows, so...
Okay, so let's hurry.
Alright, as far as newer support powers, there's the B-52 cruise missile strike. Oh, it's unfortunate, but, you know, calls in a B-52 and it fires a missile from range as it bombards its craps. if it will come. And oh, this is sad.
It's just taking a while.
Yeah, okay, I see it. It's flying slowly. It'll start firing pretty soon, probably. Because it fires from pretty far. Yep. Watch this.
That'd be pretty good for, like, wiping out some defenses, so then forces can move thin because it has long range and, like, anti-air batteries can't get to it.
And then the last new one is the ADMG grenade barrage.
Oh, jeez.
It's basically like the artillery barrage, but advanced. And then there's also a Bradley paradrop, which drops Bradley transports and Rangers from the air, but that's not too special, so I don't have it to show, but you get the general idea. Alright. Outro. Hope you've enjoyed Craps.
Like, comment,
subscribe, favorite, do
or
whatever.
don't.
Do.
William.
Just ignore that.
William, you will mess up the channel if you do this. Oh, I see.
We will have to abolish you from existence.
I see. Okay. Never mind. The grenade barrage is different. It drops like these pods, and then once they land on the ground, they open up and like start firing in a 360-degree radius.
Wow.
Just pretty. Cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
All right.